Wake up. You open your eyes, blinking back into the station lights, shaking with fear. Okay, so it's not without risk. Going on these dives into Solheim nodes, apparently. We don't have a 4. Okay, let's... Oh, Sabine is done, I think. Okay, cool. The first thing you see on entering is the glint of Toshiro's implants, like a cat's eyes, in the dark of the corridor. He nods you in as you arrive at Sabine's door. The entryway is still dark, and you push through the sheeting into the surgery. I have it. Sabine stands with the case open in front of them, a set of vials lined up inside, separated by foam inserts. They pick one up, rotating it in the warm light. I have no idea how Yatagan trail off. We should treat this with caution. It looks authentic, but I have no idea if it really is what it appears to be. I'm the test case. That seems to be the case. Unfortunately, I'm not sure we have another choice. A gesture for you to sit on the bed. The stabilizer works under a similar principle to an immunosuppressant in a transplant operation, in that it stops your body from rejecting the unfamiliar part of itself. In the case of your frame, the unfamiliar part is each of your biosynthetic organ groups, which over time are identified by your body as foreign material and therefore must be eliminated. Sabine holds up a vial of the would-be stabilizer. However, unlike an immunosuppressant, the stabilizer doesn't do this by limiting your entire immune system. Instead, it re-encodes your biosynthetic organs with new protein chains which act as passcodes within your immune system. Stabilizer refreshes those passcodes, keeping your frame from rejecting all of its own organs. Which means the stabilizer should be able to encode any organic or biosynthetic matter to be accepted by your immune system. They glance away. At least if the stabilizer is genuine. The only way to know for sure is to inject the vial. They begin readying the syringe. I will start with a small dose to limit the risk. Yeah, let's do it, I guess. Sabine cracks the glass neck of the stabilizer vial and uses a syringe to extract a fraction of the liquid. They tap the syringe, and you watch as if any sign might emerge from the clear liquid. You barely feel the needle, your frame registering the initial injection but with little response. A sensation begins to spread from the site, a fizzing, trembling wave that disperses through your arm with incredible speed. Your vision goes white, and when it returns, Sabine appears encased in shards of sparkling light that slowly fade into darkness as you settle back against the bed. You swim in darkness, muffled noises like an argument heard from underwater, prickling waves of cold. When you sit back up, Sabine is sitting in a chair by the window, facing away from you, backlit by the glow of their slate. Awake? What happened? The stabilizer is genuine. They sit down beside the bed. I don't know how Yatagan acquired a case of this stuff, but they did. Sabine looks troubled, distracted. You should rest some more, but you are going to have to do that somewhere else. They gestured to the door. I have other patients. Sorry. Sabine nods towards the case. I'm afraid I can't offer you any more doses. You are going to need to pay for your next dose. Silence fills the room and they return to their glowing slate. Looking around the room, it seems different somehow. As if things have moved or shifted. You wonder how long you have been out. Sabine? Nothing comes free, sleeper. Remember that. You manage to get to your feet and wander out into the hallway. The queue stretches down the flickering corridor. Toshiro stands impatiently by the door and fixes you with a glare as you leave. You lower your eyes as you stumble past, somehow faintly aware of the station spinning beneath you. Alright. At least we know it's a genuine thing. I do have some money. How much is it? 100. It's 100. I have one piece of data to sell. Pay me well? What does that mean? 15 cryo? That's it? That's just enough to buy a meal. Which I need to do because I'm low. Let's go get some food. Well, okay, 1 data for 1 meal, I guess. Let's get some more of that fungus. It's just fungus and vegetables, but apparently very tasty, so... Good to see they have vegan options in Spells. Alright, we are at 2 out of 4 and we are full up. We need to make some more money though. We don't have the dice to dive more into soul stem at the moment, so we'll do... This one is filling up rapidly. I don't know how to... Okay. Risky. Ooh, that's risky with such low dice. Let's try this one. Yay! Back in business. Plus 10 cryo. And we got 2. I'm gonna try one more. Ah, damn it. Yeah, we got plus 5 cryo, but we did not get anything else there. Alright. Alright. So it's at 2, but I don't know if what we did and they found us. I don't know if that's going to speed this up, but we'll figure it out as we end another cycle. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, the injection must have worked really well. Look at that. And yeah, we could go and eat some more food, but yeah, it's all filled up now. That's lovely. Gives us a lot more time. That's cool. Could we do like maybe even a 4? To gain some more energy for the day, so we can use all the dice. Yay! All full up. Nice. Okay, cool. All right. So now we have a 6, 2 5s, and a 3. Okay. We should get a lot done today. I want to see. Is there any other? Ooh, that seems like it's Yatagan or something. Yatagan agent. Ooh. Some gang enforcers implants are chirping out comm signals. But we need a 1. We don't have a 1. Okay. Right. I don't think I have... we don't have a 2. And we don't have a 4, because I used the 4 that I had. That's okay. It's okay. Okay, so we will spend today trying to make some money. What else could we do today? What's this? Unload containers. Has some danger to it. We can buy some scrap. Big stuff goes to the shipyard. The valuable stuff to the markets. I'll let you buy a few crates, but not much more. Okay. Interesting. So we can buy scrap. 3 times the 60. I'm just trying everything because I don't know what could be good. Neutral. Oh, we got some scrap components. Oh, we can use those somewhere else. I remember. Okay, so this is like maximum. Yeah, so once I've done this 3 times, I can't buy any more from them. Okay. I would like 2 scrap. I want 2 scrap, please. For some Christmas presents, you know. Here, sell components. So I can sell this and see how much I get from that. 12, okay. But it gave me +1 trusted trader, so that's good at least. So it gives me, so we don't lose that much money, and we could potentially find something valuable here, right? And it doesn't use up energy, so we can just do this. Random scrap item, okay, nothing too special. Come on, give me something cool. I guess not, okay. Oh well, but we can at least sell these. See what we get. +12 and +1 trusted. Space Santa gives bad kids a lump of scrap. Okay, now we just need one more. This is risky, but if we use a 5, which turns into a 4... Oops, did I see? What? I pressed the wrong button. I feel like I need to save my 6 for something. We'll try this. Hopefully this works. Hell yeah. You snap up scrap by weight, then parcel it off to traders with a nice markup. You start to get a sense of the traders to trust. Okay, we got trusted trader now. Nice. And we have 74, so that's not too bad. Pull up on energy. I kind of want to see what this is. Pay the low end. Oh, it's 62. There's a toll for entry. Ooh, I'm intrigued by this. That's very intriguing. I feel like I do need to save up a little bit more money before we do that, though. But okay, this shipyard. We haven't filled this one up yet. I kind of feel like we should. We also have... I'm getting a little bit stressed out because this is getting close. And I don't know if it's enough to just fill this one. But if we do 100% positive, let's try this. Okay, back in business is now completely full. All right. Sure what that means though. But we got some more money. Now let's head to the shipyard. Let's put in a ship here as well. A shift. We do this, we get a 6. So even if it's danger, we should be fine. So let's do these difficult ones while we have the dice for it, I guess. Positive. Yay. Very cool. This is risky, which means we might be fine, but I'm not gonna risk it for the biscuit right now. Dragos. You arrive into a buzz of activity at the yard. Red blinking lights flash across the vast dark shape suspended below the dome. They flicker across scorched hull plates and bent structures, spilling from holes in the twisted shape. The cutter is huge and has been torn apart in some violent encounter. She's a beauty, isn't she? Drago stands to the side, focused on the hulking ship as it is lowered into the yard. She is, absolutely. I should thank you. This place was on its last legs when you turned up, and now look at this. The ship descends slowly, its interior visible through multiple hull breaches. You struggle to gather the same enthusiasm as Drago's for this monstrous craft. You can't help but think of what became of its crew. What happened? What do you mean? He glances at you. I managed to convince our salvager friends to give it to me on credit. That's what happened. Now what happened to the ship? Not my concern, he shrugs. The ship creaks like a calving iceberg as it reaches the base of the yard. Dragos is visibly excited. I know I said you shouldn't stick around, but I'm gonna need some help with this one. The drones start to crawl over the hulk, their lights illuminating flashes of dented hull. Watching, you wonder if you arrived in a similar fashion, locked inside that container. The wreck of the S&ARP freighter lowered into the yard like a corpse ready to be butchered. Or was the container delivered to Dragos on its own, a womb for your rebirth into this strange station? You shudder. Perhaps if you could learn something about this ship, you might be able to trace the path that led you to this yard. Dragos squeezes your shoulder. After these past cycles, I think we are up to it. What do you think? You see the fading name of the ship emblazoned on its side. Winter Light. Let's do it. Claps you on the back. Glad to hear it. Come back in a few and we can make a start. A real beauty, Dragos repeats, perhaps just to himself. You take one last look at the shattered ship as the drones start cutting and then slip out of the yard, feeling suddenly cold in the empty passage. +1 upgrade point. Ooh, okay, you completed your first drive. Each drive completed unlocks an upgrade point to spend on upgrading your character. Access your character menu via the arrow button at the top of the right screen. Alright. What do we want? Alright. So this one is at -1. Intuition, basically. So we could get this up to 0, so it's not punishing us. I will do that. Now everything is at 0 at least, except this one. Endure, which is +1. I don't know if that was a good idea, but hey. Let's say that it was fantastic. What a great idea. But that one's full, but we can still do unload, but that's going to be dangerous. Oh, go away. Let's see, what else do we have? Ort Fabricator. We need 3 of whatever this is. Okay. 3 ship mined fragments. Okay, where do we get that then? Yeah, we don't have a deal here at the moment. Okay. Ship mined fragments. Okay, so in 3 cycles, someone will arrive there, I guess. Dragos' nerve. Dragos seems increasingly nervous about your presence in the yard. You're not sure he's going to hold his nerve much longer. Really? Okay, what can I do? Okay, I'm gonna do this one. We're not going to do the dangerous one when we only have a 3. Maybe if we help him with this, maybe that'll calm his nerves a little bit. The hunter is getting closer. Scary.